Hi there, savewith Crypto here. Okay, so if you live in the UK and you use Bybit, you've got a problem, okay? Because on Saturday, Bybit announced that they were going to suspend services in the UK. Okay, so what this means is because of the FCA rules that the UK are introducing on October the 8th, Bybit have decided to suspend their services to the UK. Now, what this means for you is from October the 8th, you won't be able to deposit into your Bybit account and you won't be able to increase the size of your positions there, okay? So, first of all, if you've got positions open, try and get them into profit as soon as you can, or at least break even, and then close the trade, okay? It's kind of important you do that because, for example, the kind of thing I do, if we look at my open trade here, I've actually got a very small Bitcoin short going on here. It's currently 66 cents down, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm expecting the price to come down, actually, for various reasons. So I will be aiming to, close this down before October the 8th. I really think you should do the same. Not financial advice, but it makes bloody sense. So do that. Now let's have a look at the actual announcement. Okay, so they said that for new users from October the 1st, which I think is next Sunday, you will no longer be able to apply for a Bybit account if you are identified as a UK resident or you're a UK national, also known as UK customers. For existing users, right, from the 8th of October, UK customers will no longer be able to make any new deposits, create new contracts, or increase any of their existing positions for all products and services. They can, however, reduce and close their positions and withdraw their funds from our platform. Okay. So UK customers who are implicated by these measures are strongly encouraged to take action by January the 8th to manage and wind down their positions. After the stipulated deadline, their open positions will be liquidated and liquidation funds will be available for withdrawal. Okay, that's not quite as serious as it sounds. It doesn't mean you lose all your money, but obviously if you're underwater, then, the trade will be closed for you at that price. So, for example, if you're 50% down, you're going to lose half your money. So be aware of that. So if you've got open trades like me, for example, this one here, you can see that this one's 2% down at the moment. This is a short on BTC. What I could do, in fact, what I am doing is I've got a higher order set up here, which, by the way, is up in the top end of the VWAP here. So that if the price goes up there, it will average in my position and push my entry up here, which will give me a better position for the short. Now, this is the sort of thing you won't be able to do after October the 8th. What you will be able to do is to take some profit or take all your profit. And to me, it makes sense to take all the profit if you live in the UK. Now, I had some questions about this, so I managed to get somebody on the support to actually speak to, and it was Leah. And I said, I'm making a video for my YouTube channel. My community have some questions about the new UK regulations. Firstly, how can one check what country their Bybit account is registered in? And then Leah said, what did you use for ID? And I said I used a UK passport and I used a French bill for my French address. And Leah said, in this case, you can still use your Bybit with the proof of address in French. So it might be worth thinking about, where you registered your account in the first place. I then asked, for my UK viewers, will they still be able to trade spot after October the 8th? And Leah just quoted from the article that says, after the 8th of October, customers will no longer be able to make deposits, blah, blah, blah. I said, yes, I read that, but will they still be able to trade spot after October the 8th? Leah said, it means users will not be able to open new trade. And I said, does that include spot? And she said, yes. Okay. So I said, thanks. What will happen to any bonus amounts in people's trading accounts? This is quite important, especially if you've got $30,000 bonus. And Leah said users still use them before 8th of October. Now, I've still got about $50 of bonus that I'm using up, so I'm prepared to do a few fairly reckless trades with that bonus And if I lose it, I lose it. It doesn't really matter because I'm going to lose it anyway. And finally, I asked, will ByBit affiliates based in the UK still be able to earn commissions? And Leah just said, check with your affiliate manager. So if you are an affiliate, check with your affiliate manager. Now, the final question I asked Leah was, you might have to read between the lines a bit to work out why I asked this, but I said, if someone has an account with non-UK KYC, can they use their ByBit account when they're visiting the UK? And Leah said they can before January the 8th, 2024. After that, there will be a restriction. Okay, so there you go. I think this answers pretty much most questions that you may have. If you have more questions, leave them down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. If I can't answer them, I'll find out the answer for you. Now, I went over to Twitter and had a look around to see how people were reacting to this news. And a lot of people were saying, get a Palo ID. Palo is some country in the middle of the sea, somewhere on the other side of the world. And you can actually get a Palo ID for $248. And apparently people like Tim Draper and Vitalik Buterin do have those IDs. I don't know if that's true or not. The point is, having a ID from a different country isn't going to help because you won't be able to pass the KYC because you will need proof of address in that country, and having this ID won't give you an address in that country. So that's worth bearing in mind. Same as, using a VPN. Using a VPN isn't going to help because you won't have the documents to pass the KYC. As far as I can see, the only way to do it is to have an address abroad, and then maybe after January whatever it is next year, then if you were to use a VPN, if you're on holiday, for example, in the UK, then maybe that would work. I don't know, but overall, I don't think it's probably worth risking it, because even if you could trade on Bybit, if you all of a sudden you find you can't do things like add extra funds to the account, you won't be as flexible as you used to be. With your positions, you won't be able to sort of go in and out and stuff of trades. So I think the best option is to move to a different platform. Now, is this going to happen to all platforms? I don't know. But at the moment, I'm going to move over to BitGet because BitGet is probably the second best option I've got. I mean, I've tried Phemex as well, and Phemex is okay as well. And I'll leave links to both of those. The bonus you get on BitGet is much bigger than the Phemex one. Now, as you probably know, I've been using BitGet on and off, and I don't really like it, but I think I'm just going to have to get to like it. Because at the moment, I can't really see any alternative. I've tried using Bitflex. It's just a horrible exchange, to be honest. Phemex is probably the next best option, I suppose, besides BitGet. So that might be worth looking at as well. But I honestly don't know the way this is all going to go. I mean, this is all because of this FCA rules here. Now then, the FCA, the Financial Conduct Authority, these are the people to blame, not Bybit. It's not Bybit's fault. And, I think Bybit are doing the right thing, really, because they're just, they're pulling back, not antagonising the FCA. And if in the future they can work with the FCA, I don't know, get kind of regulated with them or recognised by them, then they'll be able to reintroduce their services to the UK. So what it says here is those marketing crypto assets to UK consumers will need to introduce a cooling off period for first-time investors from the 8th of October 2023 under new advertising rules announced by the FCA. Now, some bits of this are okay. The new rules mean crypto firms must ensure that people have the appropriate knowledge and experience to invest in crypto. Fair enough. Those promoting crypto must also put in place clear risk warnings and ensure adverts are clean, fair and not misleading. Great. What I don't like is this bit. As part of a package of measures designed to ensure those who buy crypto understand the risk, refer a friend bonuses will also be banned. Now, I'm not saying that because I'm a Bybit affiliate and I make a little bit of money from it. The whole point of the refer a friend thing is the reason companies do it is because that helps spread adoption. Because if you tell a friend and they realise they can make a little bit of money from it, they'll refer another friend, and that is the way things spread. I don't know if any of you are old enough to remember when Gmail first appeared, but the way that was done was, if you had a Gmail account, I think you could invite 10 friends to Gmail. So when you were invited to Gmail, you actually felt quite good. You know, you felt like you were going to get something extra that other people couldn't have, which is the same with the affiliate marketing. You know, if you sign up with one of my links, you get more bonus than if you just went straight to the site. And I get a little kickback as well. And because you've got the extra bonus, you feel a bit special. And then, you know, you tell your friends, and that's the way adoption really, really spreads. And they're going to take that away. So all the kind of refer a friend stuff, all the little bonuses will be gone. And that probably means stuff like crypto.com, SwissBorg, all them kind of things with the really nice, sweet little perks. So to me, this is really, really bad for like the adoption of crypto in the UK. Now, I did some vague research, and it seems like the UK owns about 18% of cryptocurrency, which I think is quite large, you know, for a sort of quite a small country in the Northern Hemisphere. You know, that's quite significant. And I'm just wondering if the fact that people are going to start withdrawing from exchanges is going to close down their trades. A lot of people are going to close down trades in a loss, I think, as well, between October and January. I think that could be the catalyst for another black swan, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bitcoin back down at 20k again soon. So I'm going to be very, very careful about any positions I take in the near future, and I'm going to try and have as much fiat on the side as possible to buy those dips. So that's my plan. But yeah, meanwhile, I'm going to move stuff across to BitGet and try and get a bit more savvy with BitGet, try and learn how to use the platform a bit better, and try and make some good money over there. If you like the sound of that, please give the video a like. Do check out my affiliate links for BitGet and Phemex. Both have very, very generous bonuses. And if you've still got money on Bybit, try and use your bonus up as fast as you can, because you've literally got 1 week left to use it. So get your trades on and try and close them as quick as possible with as much profit as possible, and try not to lose more than your actual bonuses. Absolutely none of this is financial advice. You must understand that. And please do your own research, and hopefully we'll get through this all together. If you like the sound of that, please give the video a like and leave a nice comment. Ask me some difficult questions, because I know there will be some. And while you're down there, make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. And above all, well, for the moment, yeah, do tell your friends about the channel. You can still do that. So do that. All right. Take care. Bye.